Ship 3 straight now and kind of a different script for this one. Henrik called it a game, the win that was all about will. What was your take on that?
Yeah, obviously, you know, I really loved our first 30 minutes. I mean, I thought we did a lot of good things. We had some chances to make it 4-0, and you know, the 2-minute ice penalty changed the whole momentum of the game. And give them a lot of credit. They really threw everything they had at us, and I thought we just found a way to survive. And you know, I think we got a little bit demoralized by that penalty. And listen, that's on me. I'm the head coach here. That can't happen, and I can guarantee you that won't happen anymore.
What was your take on Mika overall in just first game in a month, and also that moment of scoring that?
Yeah, it was a hell of a pass by Fox. Mika makes a great shot. And he just gives us so much more depth. You know, our whole lineup looks different when you have him in it. You know, he gives us, like I said, he gives us swagger, but he also gives us a lot of depth. You know, it's amazing what one center can do to your whole lineup. Your lineup looks a lot longer and a lot deeper.
That's for Panarin. It's now 9 games in the past 11 that he's had at least 2 points. I'm curious, is this guy even better than you thought he was going to be?
Listen, the things he's doing away from we all have acknowledged his skill set, but this guy is so dynamic, and the things he's doing away from the puck. I mean, blocking shots and being responsible defensively and coming back hard, and he's a winner. You know, he's a winner, and you know, I think our guys are feeding off it, and you know, we're just we're feeding off a lot of the things he does.
Fox had the goal and the assist, but what did you make of some of his plays in the defensive zone today?
Yeah, I mean, we're all watching it, right? I mean, this is a guy that just, you know, taking bigger players on, closing on them quickly. He's got great hockey strength. His anticipation's really good. He's got a good stick. I mean, he's made the transition to the National Hockey League look a little bit easier than it should be.
Just with the too many men, what's going on with that? Like, how can
I'll keep that in-house, and I'll solve that, believe me.
Is that on?
It's on me. It's completely on me. I'm the head coach. I'll take responsibility for it, right? So if these guys are making bad decisions, I got to make sure they don't. You know, we went through this. There were 2 stretches last year. Same thing was happening. You know, we go 15 games this year, nothing, and then you know, all of a sudden we got 3 in the last 4 games. You know, it's incredible how, you know, streaky it is. And you know, last year in Boston, we had a similar situation. It was the 2nd or 3rd time we had 2 in the game, and it never happened again. You know, it won't happen again. I shouldn't say it won't happen again, but you know, there's one thing when a guy jumps too early. That hasn't happened. It's guys being more attentive on the bench. So we'll take care of that.
Do you think the paddle save that Henrik made there to keep it 3-2, did that, I know they were coming in the 3rd period, but did that help settle you guys back down a little bit?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, you know, but still they kept coming, like you said. I mean, you know, it's the ebbs and flows of a game. You know, there's a lot more urgency from a team that's down 3-2, and they're coming and coming. We're playing where our mindset's changed a little bit, so we're maybe playing a little bit too conservative. So that usually, but again, I thought it was more, we got deflated after the first one. You know, there was a level of frustration on the bench because of how the penalty happened.
Hank, I think at Carolina had like 45 saves. You said he stole that game for you. Tonight, it's almost like more quietly he still makes 40 saves or whatever it was. I mean, is that almost just you come to expect it? Can you take that for granted? It seems like he's doing that consistently this season.
Yeah, this was a completely different game because, you know, from the start of the game down there to the end, they just completely dominated us. Whereas in this game, you know, we were playing real good hockey for the first 30 minutes and then the penalty. And the whole game, so I think they only had 16 or 15 shots halfway through, and the scoring chances weren't, you know, they didn't have a ton of scoring chances, and the whole game changed off of that. So, listen, he's in a good spot right now. He's getting into a rhythm, and he's playing great hockey.